Kuwait 283.
Direct Nabi.
Direct Nabi, Kuwait 283. Passenger 158, good afternoon, out of 11,600, climbing flight level 170.
I think she's all taken care of. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're in India, and we're going to run a Air India Express flight 795. We're in Bangalore. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. That's where we're going. Anyway, we're all buttoned up. We're ready to go. Push is already hooked up. We are buttoned up. We're on APU and APU bleed, so we are good to go. Let's get that off. Start that. And the brakes are off.
Here comes the pushback. Light up.
Overhead Ralka, turning to the north, task me next.
Roger, continue to test.
Start number 2.
Airliner 673, proceed direct to tap 2. For ILS approach now, 33 right. Unit 1019.
Direct to tap 2. For ILS 33 right, and request descent please.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Airliner 673, descend maintain altitude 7,000 feet. QNH 10219.
Descending 7,000 feet, 1019, and request runway 33 left please.
Quality 1742. Continue down. 3,000 feet. QNH 1019er. Direct to Rarda. You are clear the ILS approach. Runway 33 left. Report establish.
Descent 3,000 feet. QNH 1019er.
Start number 1.
Clear for ILS 33 left. Query 1742.
Some flickers going on there. Frame rates look good though.
Jazira 1242, descent 230 and contact approach 148.
Descending 230 and approach 148, مع السلامة يا أخوي.
Qadri 8815 127575.
17575, sorry, 8815, bye bye.
Jazeera 305, turn right on heading 055 to intercept airway Lima 60.
Turn right heading 055 to intercept the airway Lima 6024, Jazeera 305.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Kuwait, guided by 3 November Papa, flight level
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
3 November Baba, maintain 360.
Maintain level 360, guided by 3.
Hey Jet Screamer, how's it going? Welcome aboard.
013 Hotel.
Today we're running a quick flight in India. It's only an hour and a half. Actually they did the run in an hour and 25 minutes, so we'll see how close we can come to that.
Cathay 2065, flight level 340.
I don't think I've ever been to this airport.
Skyway 3 November Baba, 1230.
1230, guided by 3 November Papa, good day.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Here goes the tow.
Wait, one flight level 280.
Mojo 81, maintain 280.
Maintain 280, Mojo 81, thank you.
Control Qatari 8570 heavy, maintaining level 320.
8570, maintain 320.
Welcome Qatari 8570.
It all looks pretty good. And let's see, exterior lights, we are good. APU is needed, it's off, master caution system recall. We've got a clean board, flaps are set for takeoff, transponders TA auto. And weather radar set to auto and flight controls are clear.
Kuwait 1788, flight level 10, requesting further descent.
All right, where are we? Bangalore. See you on the next ride. May be a while. I haven't been here in a long time, if ever. So who knows when I'll get back here again. Someone just come in.
Assalamu alaikum, reach 851, level 170.
Again, the call sign.
Reach 851, level 170.
Reach 785 point confirm.
Negative, sir, reach 851.
Reach 851. Scott Island.
Reach 851.
The traffic out here, you see, is from Traffic Global.
Wait, reach 851. Yeah. Yes, sir, confirm, this time we are clear direct tab to cleared ILS, Yankee 33 left.
For the time being, continue to tap.
On the direct tab to reach 851.
Few clouds in the sky, but doesn't look like there's going to be much. We should have a nice view on the way out.
430, approaching position table.
Afternoon 0, Hotel Bravo, Victor Papa X-ray, center identified, Media level 430, after position, Devos, direct tasking.
After position, Devos, direct to Tasmi, Hotel Bravo, Victor Papa X-ray, thank you.
Welcome.
So hi, Trust India 1582, climbing flight level 350, and we have to leave by ascent to flight level 210, sorry, Trust India 1582.
That's the big thing.
Did a little bit more to the monitors. Is this guy coming in here? You gotta be kidding me. Why don't you come in B3? You came in from that side. Well, we're gonna go right through this guy. Look out, Louie! Was that to give you a high five on the way across? Well, that sucked.
The 662, flight level 360.
Alpha Bravo 62,
And I went down to 4 thinking he's coming in on 3.
Report shut.
Someone else coming in on short final.
Convoy 512, contact center on the 5345.
Nice to see some AI activity.
Good afternoon, Arabia 3690,
So today's ride is 335 miles. And I should definitely get this flight in before Shadow needs his shot. Right, pal?
Right, hello, to the right, 75 Lima, on a heading of 345, climbing 4,000 feet and passing 1,600 feet.
guided by 75 Lima, بختار contact continue climb altitude 5,000 feet.
Continue climb altitude 5,000 feet to the right, 75 Lima. This will be the 5,000 feet, stand by one.
Tell you, the Traffic Global aircraft land pretty nice. They flag pretty nice, but they come to an abrupt stop on that runway, it looked like. Indigo. Switch on over.
So 557, descend already 8,000 feet,
Nah, he's back in his bed, Shadow. He's taking it easy today. He may be here for the back end of the ride. Who knows? Sometimes he gets bored laying on his bed. He'll come up here, jump in the right seat.
242, call control on 127.525, 127.525, 242,
It's amazing that cat has more time in that right seat than a lot of people I know.
Current heading 010, by 75 feet. Dial 91, contact E72545. 12545, dial 91. Goodbye. Delta has confirmed type 170. Number 63 Delta, number 170.
9 o'clock, and you.
Cabin is secure. Good flight.
Directing mode.
10 notification is complete. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start select is the continuous. Auto throttle is on. Transponder TARA auto. Weather radar auto. Flight control. Oh, we're past that already. And transponder TARA auto. Parking brake release 40%. And we're gone. All right, let's get those up to 40%.
On runway
yeah, my clock's
9
going.
left.
We're stable. Oh, they're getting out behind us, it looks like. We beat them out.
80 knots.
Okay, we are stable 280. You can feel that wind pushing big time.
E1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Feel that wind yanking.
$400. $1,000.
Pretty cool view. Don't need you anymore. And actually, we're pretty straight, leveled out here. Me flaps 1. Let's bring up that departure, shall we? Here we have 7A, I believe it was. It's amazing. I got the AA and the AF all the way up, and I'm still getting some shimmer going on down there. Hope that gets fixed in the next update. Alright, so we're going to hold. Need to be below, well, we'll be at 11,000 by 404. And we're going to hold that for a bit before we head on up. And we've got, yeah, for a little bit. And she'll hold on her own. That's 10. now. We're going to hold at 11. That looks great. See, now there's no shimmy here.
23.1, Cathay 2065, bye-bye.
Cool view. So they did this run today in 1 hour and 25. That's what we're looking to hit. 125. That really is a great view.
Correction, Tango 201 heavy bus radar identified, flight to Victor in the hotel, flight to flight level 210.
Flight to Victor in the hotel, flight level 210 to go 201. Flight 2446, special heading 080.
Flight 2446 approve heading 080.
Flight 2446.
Here we have the airport we just left.
Traffic.
Bangalore India, good morning, heading level 250, itinerary takeoff.
Oh, I got him.
0631.
He's going to drift right in front of us.
Monitor vertical speed.
Directly takeoff, descent level 130, range destination 4, and request for INF with 03.
Might be able to read his tail.
Destination 4.
Papa 2446, contact radar 134.25.
3425, flight 2446 a day.
India.
Maintain vertical speed.
India go.
Clear of conflict.
Check 60212, persuade the climb, flight on heading 130, steady heading, climb to flight level 40.
Heading 130 and steady heading, flight level 240, that's 60221.
Alright, we got a hard left coming up here.
Flight 2446, request to maintain a
And we're going to head toward Omuka.
Flight 2446 approved, amend the final level 130.
Approved, final 130, flight 2446. Control, even if the switch 240.
And from here we're going to head on up.
Level 390, approaching the up.
It's a nice view too. I think it's the trees that are shimmering down there. That's what it looks like.
Good afternoon, Air India 1941,
Yeah, let's switch on over. Alright, we're on our way up. 188. Looks like that aircraft is heading the same way we are. Got him just about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock position. He just went stealth mode. Just disappeared. Interesting. At Omuka, we should have 10.5 on the fuel. What are we now? We're at 11.2. And you should not be open. We're climbing up beautifully. Yeah, we'll let him run around. It's pretty smooth. Getting a little bump here and there, but it's not that bad. And we're under 300 miles to go already. Not bad. What are you cruising at? We're cruising at 34,000 today. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're doing about 45 minutes. It should be in range 9. Fuel's looking pretty good. I'll take the weather now. You can have terrain. How are you on terrain? My flights? Actually, I go on to FlightAware, and I'll grab flights that would just run in the real world, because I can get basically all the information for their flights online. You know, gate, ETE, you know, their flight altitude, the route in a lot of cases, unless it's overseas. So I can actually create, which is what I try to do, from gate to gate, as they do in the real world. But that's where I get my information from, FlightAware. And then I confirm the active runways with Flight 24 or Flight Radar 24, see what the runways they're using in the real world, just to make sure that X-Plane is staying true to what they're using in the real world. All right, our fuel is right on the money, 10.6, 10.6. And we are inbound Edkim, which will put us at the end of the SID out of Bangalore. Yeah, I just take the information from FlightAware and then just dump it right into SimBrief, and then I create my own load data sheet from that. Works out pretty good. And then I'll use TopCat to take a look at all the numbers and take a look at any runway slopes for the departure and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And we have an amazing view out the window, man. There's not much out there. There's some clouds in the distance, but man, the view goes on full all the way out to the horizon. Beautiful. What are we looking at here? Another 34 miles to top of climb, and we've got 269 to go. So we just passed 26,000 on our way up for 34. And that's 24 minutes out of the gate and 13 minutes from the runway. should be in range.
No, clear in the higher canal. 680, 680, control within the identified next report city. The next report now, that is Air China 680. Asian 690 control. Going ahead at 692. Asian 692, Hong Kong technologies control, 126 and 1. 126 and 1 today at 690. Nice. Asian 624 control. China 624. Asian 624, 1520 contact control, 160, that's move on. Bye. Asian 662, contact control, 180, that's move on. 163, that's move on, Asian 662. Goodbye.
Alright, we should have 10 on the fuel. We are at 10.2. And that'll put us at the end of the SID. And we are pretty much right on the money. We can lose this chart now, since we're pretty much done with this. And let's zoom in here.
HN 638. Go ahead, Aircraft 638. HN 638, contact control, 115, decimal 1. That's 123, decimal 1, Aircraft 628. Good night.
He's playing, giving some really great views today. The weather's cooperating.
HN 621A approaching Oakland.
I tried running that map tool program that's out for X-Plane, but it just doesn't work for me. These two screens just hang at 0 loading data, and that one won't even run. That one just tells me that there's a port that's being used, which isn't. And the computers are identical, so don't know what's going on with that. Would be nice to be able to add that into the mix, but maybe someday.
Nothing broken, say it's Zibo United States, the frequency. 12347, sorry, Zibo United States. Center Air 9004, high down. Stand to reach, Bravo 110, high down. Descend on the Bravo 110, high down. Descend on 004. The program is 062 long product and open. Descend direct ocean 280 or less, on cargo 206.
Yeah, 33 knot crosswind. Well, at least we're not fighting a total headwind. Oh, now we stretch out a little bit here.
Basically, 3 climbing 97, floodable 122.
1,000 to go.
Flight 250, grid basic basis.
Alright, so we're coming up on cruise. And that is just about a half an hour out of the gate. 29 minutes. And that's 19 minutes from the runway. And what are we looking at now? We're looking at, we have 230 miles to go to, and like I said, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name on the back end there. And let's see, what do we have to top of descent here? We have 118 to top of descent. So we are due in at 4:31 Zulu. It's 3:54. So about 35 minutes. And we're definitely going to get again a little bit early. We have a ground speed of 426. The flight that I checked that they ran, they were at like 340. So we're definitely going to come in early. That should be in range, and that should be 08. What are we cruising at here? I bet we bumped this up. We're coming in early anyway, so let's come in even earlier. I think that ride in the real world got in a couple of minutes early as well. But we're going to get in way early. Alright, we're at cruise. I've got nothing to worry about for a bit. I'm going to stretch my legs and get something to drink, and I will be right back.
734, contact 133.35. 734, contact 133.35. 185 knots at 367.
Hotel 18 Delta, can you make your changeout estimate time for 8?
So estimate time for 8, Hotel 18 Delta. Pay 380.1 2,100 above 3.
Canada 380, good day, identify. Climb unrestricted to flight level 130, no control.
Restricted flight 130 in no speed for Cathay 380.
Air China 104, proceed select to Vico, reasonable navigation.
Vico, navigation Air China 104.
123, request flight level 380.
Flight level 370.
Vienna 968, climb to flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Air China 968.
Chamonix 8682, proceed direct to Lex.
Proceed direct to Lex, Chamonix 8682.
Asiana 968, proceed direct to South, climb to flight level 130.
It is South 130, Air China 968.
Shadow 725, spacing now achieved, reduce to 2250 knots.
2250 knots, Shadow 75.
China 427, contact 419 and decimal 5, with the call sign only, good day.
15 call sign only, Air China 427 today.
Bay 6 Entry, proceed select to Laksa, resume on navigation.
Correct, navigation, etc.
Chinese at 539 clear, descend to 4,500 feet.
4,500 feet, China Eastern 539.
Termination request, what is your passing altitude?
Passing 7,500 feet, coming aviation.
Thank you.
China 968, now pitching 1,600 to 5,000, Ocean Bravo.
Station and item identified, climb unrestricted to 99,000 feet, nose to control.
9,000 feet is non speed restriction, identified 68.
Entry, climb to flight level 160.
Flight 160, Greater Bay, 683.
123, request flight level 380.
Flight level 370.
380, Emirates 123.
Promotion man, 88 to 6,000 feet, squawk 2263.
Terminal HSA to identified, climb unrestricted to flight level 120.
High unrestricted, flight level 120, Terminal 88.
Alrighty, we're back. Bet we stay back a little bit and stretch the legs. CCP 184. And what are we looking at? Fuel 9.1. We're at 9.1, right on the money. Pretty cool view out that window. Very nice. What do we have? 177 to go, 66 miles to top of descent. So I have all this in already, but we're going to take a look at it once again anyway. Let's have a look at the back end. And
Slovenia 657, contact 1365 today. 265, 657.
TUMLA. Simla, I think we need to be above 8 at 304. Yes, and at Lipid we need to be above 35. Very good. And we know we have on the back end. Let's have a look here. 244. What do we have in a mist? Straight 25 left, VOL hold. So we're holding at 25 and we're straight out 318. 1099. 1099, 318.
2,200 meters, Cafe 701.
Bahrain 124, 13, Express India 158. Express India 158, good afternoon, out of 11,600, flight level 170.
That is set.
India 158, good morning, John, direct contact from level 350, just to verify this is the final level request.
So final level request is 350, so Express India 158.
That all looks pretty good. Let me get... I don't need you anymore.
Roger, sir. Stand by. I'm planning flight level 350 now. Express India
We
158.
have menu, link, AOC, request weather, and we're looking at VOTV.
Cafe 925, time to flight level 250.
250, Cafe 925.
look here real quick. Be right back.
Traffic 701, contact 123, decimal 47.
12347, Cafe 701.
Cafe 997, descend to Bravo 140, 2 extra.
And that's good.
280 on Cafe 987.
Coming in at a buck 38.
24 heavy, 10,700 meters high.
Alright, nav radios are good, course selectors are good, decision height is good, local pressure is in, land altitude is good, and I'll get to the auto brake in a bit.
Giant 90447, contact approach.
That should be in range. 84 is good. Let's see, at Doddsea we should have 83 on the fuel. Right now we're at 87. We've got 147 miles to go, 37 to top of descent. Give another minute or two before we put the seatbelt sign on and get them back in their seats. And that's 40 minutes from the runway, from the gate, that is, at Bangalore. Bangalore. Had it before. Now my tongue doesn't want to say it. 30 minutes from the runway, that is. And like I said earlier, I'm not even going to attempt to say that airport that we're heading into on the back end. The view's been pretty cool the whole ride. A little bit of haze, a few clouds here and there, but nice view. And a nice ride. What are we looking at? 30 miles top of climb, and we'll give them another 10 miles. And we'll put them back in their seats.
Cafe 2065, flight level 340.
Cafe 2065, morning after contact. 633, descend to Bravo 130.
35 knot crosswind, and at least we're not fighting a headwind, which I usually do.
Time to flight level 350 and check direct and car.
Time to flight level 350 and direct and bar, channel 970, thank you.
Let's see, when do we get on that arrival chart?
101 Singapore, 904, good evening.
Just past Tumla. Still got about 60, 70 odd miles. Depends on how far that knot to scale is before we get on that arrival. A little ways to go. Alright, we've got 20 miles top of descent. Let's get them back in their seats. And we are good down to 8.
57, climb Peloton 400. Climb Peloton 400.
Should be in range. And at Doddsea, I said we should have 8.3 on the fuel. We're at 8.5. And we should have 7.2 when we get in. And from cold and dark to just about starting our descent, Zibo Mod has been absolutely beautiful. And I'm using the latest version, 4.01.11, unless he came out with a new one, just before I started this ride. Man, the mountains look pretty cool. And as far as the lighting that's out there, that's my lighting. Not from Laminar research. So if you think it looks like garbage, that's on me. That's not on them. I've made some adjustments, and I'm using reshade for my daytime and nighttime lighting. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of life. All right, we got 120 miles to go now to end of the ride. And they did this ride in 125. We're at 44 minutes right now, so we're going to beat that time. But our ground speed was a lot higher than what Air India Express did. So Yeah, we should be in about 20 minutes. Beat their time by about 20.
Level 150 and clear
Right on the money. Alright, here comes the speed, and we're going to start our descent here. That's 45 minutes out of the gate, and we're just getting ready to head on down.
Bravo, A13, clear direct, stop.
Air 9004, contact 123, decimal 85 today. 23, decimal 85 today, and then 9004.
Great view.
902,
Man.
clear direct to Papa, copy that at 5,000 feet.
Would definitely not want to go down in this area having an engine problem.
Singapore 893, proceed direct to Lafayette.
Okay, proceed direct to Lafayette, for a minute. Singapore 893, good afternoon, on time.
That should be in range.
Singapore 893.
TUMLA, we should have 8.2 on the fuel ready, 8.3. 7.3 when we get in, so I don't think fuel's going to be an issue unless I am unable to put her on the ground. And we're coming down nicely. Another great run. I might even be able to have something to eat, come back, and maybe do the return flight. That would be pretty cool because this was a great view. This was a nice relaxing ride. No issues, no weather, no problems. Great run. Maybe I'll do the return flight at night. We'll set it up as a night flight on the way back in. Might not be much to see at night though. I don't think there's going to be many city lights down there, but we'll see. And what did I say? We're coming in at a buck 38. And we can have you set up as well. And let me take a look at that.
And for to confirm, you have the distance to be 12,000 by Cobalt. Yeah, we will be level 4,000 by Cobalt. Contact approach was to 78.5.
So domestic, so we're on this side. Alrighty. Right, that says we have, yeah, we have Terminal 1. Alright. I don't think we're in range yet. Alright, TUMLA 8383. Right on the money. Alright, that's TUMLA. We're not on this chart yet because it's not to scale, but we should pop up somewhere along that line shortly on our way into Simla. Man, what a view. Beautiful. All right, we're looking at 83 miles now to end the flight. Right, above 8 at 304 and above 35 at Lipid.
360. India 51 to Bangalore, Aviation Flight. 8935, Silver 121, Delta 1, today.
111 is repair 935 mark down.
We just got a wind shift. 7 knots. They're easing up. That's in range, and let's keep an eye on this guy. Where are you? Man, you are drifting right over to us. I got you. I got you. 12 o'clock crossing. I don't know if the camera's picking him up. Oh, he just went stealth mode as well. He just disappeared. We've got another one climbing. Alright, Simla, 8-3 on the fuel. We're at 8-3, 7-4 when we get in. Don't think fuel's going to be a problem. She's coming down beautifully. Temperature's fine back there. And the view has been spectacular. Ah, we're on that shot.
Level 170. 170, and we are now heading of 345.
There he is. We got him. Crossing. And he's out of view. A little bit of porpoising going on here. Just a little bit. We'll be coming up on 18, so let's have a look. I know it's different out here than it is in the States, but alright, bleed air panel packs are set to auto. Pressurization panel landing altitude is set. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Altimeter, local QNH is in. Recall, we've got a clean board. And VREF minimums are in.
Operator 8 Mike Hotel, Pacific Islam, no standard level 330. Standard 330, 8 Mike Hotel. Control the morning 545, passing 207 to level 240. Glide 45 is on the weather contact, maintain flight level 240. 545.
You can see it.
Final level requested 240 for 545.
Well, that cough comes out of nowhere sometimes. What I was going to say is, you can see the city popping up between all this jungle.
Operator 7 Julius Lima, direct position is more. Direct position is more, direct 7 Julius Lima.
All right, looking good.
Good morning,
I'll take terrain now, and you can have the weather.
78 Romeo behind, radar to 5, level 380, level by position Dallas.
And we're looking at 53 miles now to go, 51, 52. Now we get set up here.
Qatar 02 Mike, request to bring speed due to performance.
Qatar 02 Mike will be your cruising Mach.
Decimal 8 Mike, Qatar 02 Mike.
Qatar 02 Mike, maintain Mach 83 or less for now. I'll have normal speed for you shortly. Decimal 83 all left. Qatar is your mic. 5 Victor Golf, 60 feet, amount 79, and cross pass me at time 39.
Tell you, the weather's been great this entire run. Yeah, you can see the haze in the air. That's pretty much it. Haven't seen much clouds, no storms at all. Be able to see the ground the entire ride. Right, a nice view.
Climb non-standard level 330. Climb non-standard, flight level 330, Qatar 7 Juliet Lima, I need speed restriction. 330.
Going to 148.
Boarding Istanbul is 511, 2,300, climbing 4,000, heading 345.
Silver 511, good morning, climb up to 1,000.
She's got that little back and forth it's doing here as well, a little bit.
Star 9 Mike Foxtrot, maintain speed, Mach 85 or greater, contact 155.3, where's your speed?
25 speed, level speed, Qatar 9 Mike Foxtrot, speed is 85 or greater. November, flight level 380.
Can't make out the airport down there though.
Full code, yeah, 61 November.
Qatar 7 Hotel Kilo, stop climb level 260.
Stop climb level 660, Qatar 7 Hotel Kilo.
It's hidden in there nice. Actually, maybe right near the water. Starting to pop at the view on the right screen. Blends in beautifully.
Qatar 7 Hotel Kilo, direct to Taima.
Direct Taima, Qatar 7 Hotel Kilo.
7 Hotel Kilo, Jeddah 1338.
Right above 8 and then 35. Right now at 11.9, descending, and we need to be above 8 at 304, so we're looking pretty good. And we're coming up on 10, so and what do we have here? Exterior lights are set. Engine start select is to continuous, and I'm already on terrain. Another great run from the mod. Yeah, you can make out the airport now.
Above Mike 677. Okay, you're up flight level 390, you're up 443. Flight level 360 by double. Hey, firm, Qatar 7 Juliet Lima. Sky 5016, flight comfort level 170, Hotel Davri, Papa 559, 551, Retail Davri, and then Papa 559.
Beautiful descent. Looks like there's a few aircraft down there in the domestic spots that I can make out. Alright, we're just going to swing around, come in to land now. Should have a pretty good view out that right window on this turn. So we're above 8, we just passed 304, so above 35 is next, and let's bring that down to you. And then we're going to be holding at 25 if we miss, and then on the way out I believe it was runway heading for a bit. Nice smooth run.
1 will speed Qatari 9 my goal. Bye bye. Qatari 2 Romeo uniform, descent to flight level 210 when ready, maintained by rescue.
Flight level 210 when ready, maintained by rescue, Qatari 2 Romeo uniform.
Qatari 46 Golf, starting international flight level 290 to maintain.
That's an hour from the gate right now, and that's 50 minutes from the runway. And we've got 21 miles to go. Well, a little bit more. We got to swing around. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that airport name. Man.
So, sir, Papa 559 to Nalco, so the
There's almost the entire alphabet in that name.
Richard 1 French Mike, you can do 167.525. 127.5, Richard 175.
Alright, let's slow down.
Hola, assalamu alaikum. Papa 4, Fox, Juliet Alpha, 410 level.
Papa 4, Fox, Juliet Alpha, afternoon, radar inside, maintain path level 410, from position Darrow, fly Papa 559, Nalco.
Darrow, Papa 559, Nalco, Juliet Alpha. Shukran.
Sorry, 9 Mike Golf, and you 65 now.
This is now speed 250 knots, Qatari 9 my goal.
Qatari 4 Golf, afternoon, radar inside, maintain path level 270, from Lana, Lima 70G, rescue.
American 370, London Lima 70, straight to Ras Qatari 46 Golf, and we have Mark 84 operate.
Thank you.
What are we at? 20, give me flaps 5.
Qatari 9 Mike Golf, medic speed on 1.1 good afternoon.
1 will speed Qatari 9 my goal. Bye bye.
38 with you, flight level 390, decimal 84 miles.
8 substate, thank you, radar inside, path level 290, from Lana, Lima 70G, rescue.
Let me have...
Qatari 2 Romeo uniform, descent to flight level 210 when ready, maintained by rescue.
Flight level 210 when ready, maintained by rescue, Qatari 2 Romeo uniform.
Give me 10 on the flaps. And you know what? Slow us down, baby. Localizer. And give me the approach. And let's slow all the way down. And 318 and flaps 30. Alright, lights, engine start selectors, we have auto brake, speed brake, flaps, landing gear, and they have been notified. My bird, I've got control. airport now.
Ma'am, this is Sadia 50, level 350.
Carrier 560, maintain capital 350, you are radar inside, from Bangalore, flight Papa 559, Alto.
From there, Papa 559er to Alto, Sadia 50.
Looks like someone's getting ready to enter the runway. I hope you're gone before we get there. Unless he's just crossing. Nope, he's coming out to take off. Look at, oh, what's up with this? Freeze that. That's twice now. That's ZHSI on a separate computer. I'm going to see what's going on with that. There's something weird going on there. And this guy is going to jump right in front of us. So he just entered the runway. To come back, to make a flip, to take off. We're going to run right through him because I'm going to get something to eat. I can feel my hands are getting a little shaky. And there's another one behind him waiting to go. This AI aircraft have no respect. I feel like Rodney. Well, I hope you enjoyed that ride, except for this AI aircraft nonsense. All right, pay attention, Johnny. That's a great view, man. Look at that. That is beautiful. Good thing we go right through these aircraft, or else I'd have to go around. It's a shame they ruined the whole flight, though. Be nice if you ordered the end. I can go over you and then come in and land. But continue right through him. This must be the brother of the other guy at the airport we left. This guy's taking forever to get down to the end too. I think he's broke. Alright, our terminal's over here to the left. Can we get in? I don't think we're gonna make that. Let's see if we can make that. Yeah, we'll make that. We'll make that. Well, except for the two AI aircraft, that was a pretty cool ride.
Direct above, climb and maintain 270 on 644.
Yeah, give me TA test.
Radar contact, continue climb level 220 and left.
And kill number 2. Come off.
Lima Yankee Charlie 106, your radar identified, your radar contact 210. Confirm you're going to continue on Lima 70.
We are good. So that's 58 minutes runway to runway. Give me a minute on the clock here. That was pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed that ride. Except for the AI aircraft. That was a pretty cool run. But I definitely got to get something to eat. I'm getting a little shaky.
India, estimating transmit at 0800.
Copy, thank you very much. The front transmit at 0800, listening set from possible 320.
Climb level 320, cross transmit at 0800 or later, Qatari 268 Yankee.
Quality 613, continue descent altitude 5000.
Continue descent 5000, quality 613.
That's a minute.
24 heading 05.
Heading at 215 on Impalm 364. Control on Impalm 253, heading 1,600, climb BISID to level 50.
Let's see if we can find a spot.
Control from UIV 191, leaving flight, leaving 13,000 for flight level 180 followed by D and request the right homing.
Zibo 191, Tokyo Hotel, ground engine, flight level 400.
Continue flight level 400 and request the right homing by 191.
Standby.
Looks like we're going around. At a spot right here. That is not a spot. That is a spot.
Flight level 240 by Mama, Japan 812.
All Nippon 364, contact center approach, Brahma 9, additional 17.
Approach 119 and 17 on this one.
That is not a spot. I don't think they have a spot for us. So we're going to pull up right over here. That's the only bad thing about running 100% traffic, so I get traffic in the air. They take up all the spots. So it would be nice if Traffic Global actually put together an airport on the back end that you could pick. Oh, wow, look at that. It's black, and it's no color here. That's weird. I'm about to take a look at that. Anti-collision, and you. Let's get ground set up here. Now let's see, approach was great, landing was great. Ooh, look at that. According to Zibo Mod. Alright, let's go to ground. Ground, give me you, set the chocks, you, doors, boom, boom, boom. Alright, we've got chocks, release the brakes. We've got ground power. Yes, and we have unconditioned air. And you are standby. So we have electrical power, AP or ground. We're on ground. Bleed air. We're on unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. I forgot those pumps again. Anti-collision lights are off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps are off now. Exterior lights as needed. We have position lights. We are good. Flight deck switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. Alright, that's a wrap. That was Air India Express Flight 795. That was a pretty good ride. We had no weather the whole way. It was pretty nice. And I may try and do the return flight after I grab something to eat. I got to get something to eat because I can feel my blood sugar's getting low because my hands get a little shaky first. So, for those of you that were here, I hope you enjoyed the view and the ride. And I always enjoyed the conversation, Jet Screamer. And there weren't many on here today. But I always enjoyed the company, even for the lurkers that are out there. All right, I'll catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care.
129.3,
Airbridge, cargo 56, KV position, lunar flight level 340.
Airbridge cargo 538, control, identified. Channel 910, contact control 126.1.
126.1, Air China 910. Air China 910, maintaining for level 370.
China 910, ready to fly, report point Milan.
Confirm report to which point, Air China 910?
China 910, point Milan.
For the Milan, Air China 910.